Abstracts and introductions. The next important components in a proposal are abstract and introductions. Both of these serve the purpose of prefacing what you have to say in the proposal. In the proposals, you will be addressing a diverse audience. So many different kinds of readers would be reading and they would have their own area of interest. For example, technicians would be reading your proposal to look for technical descriptions. Accountants would be reading your proposals to find out information about costs and pricing. And the HR people would probably be looking at your proposal and reading it, trying to find information about your employees' histories. So your proposal should cater to the needs of all of these different audiences. So basically their need is that they need information, and they need this information quickly, and then they need this information in easy terminology. So here your job should be to make your information easily accessible to your diverse audiences, and also to not to use high-tech terminology, so that your readers would be able to access the information easily. Now, both of these needs should be satisfied in your abstracts or the introduction. Abstracts are also called executive summaries. Basically, in here you will be writing in about 3 to 10 sentences or a very short paragraph. You would be presenting what the problem was which led you to write your proposal, and what are your suggested solutions to that problem, and what are the benefits which your audience would derive if they follow the ideas or which you are suggesting, or if they follow the suggestions which you are proposing in your proposal. So this is what an abstract looks like. You can see here that it is written in low-tech terminology. It says, due to deregulation and the recent economic recession, we must reduce our workforce by 12%. So anybody will be able to understand what this means. Our plan for doing so involves freezing new hires, promoting early retirement, reassigning second shift supervisions to our De Soto plant, temporarily laying off third shift line technicians. Achieving the above will allow us to maintain production during the current economic difficulty. So at once the problem is presented, the solution is presented, and the benefit is also shown which the company can have if these suggestions are followed. This is what the abstract would look like in the table of contents, followed by the introduction, which then enumerates the purpose and the problem, and which is divided up into headings and subheadings. So the abstract is also called the executive summary because it summarizes the main topics of the proposal, making it easy for the reader to follow what is the main content of your proposal. So the readers get an overview of what you are saying. Sometimes the executive summary can even take the place of the longer report because then the reader will not read the rest of the report, but will only depend upon the abstract or the executive summary to get the information. So it saves the reader's time because it gives only the very important points which are to be concentrated on in the proposal. So usually the executive summary begins with the purpose statement for the report or proposal, gives an overview of the key ideas discussed, informs the reader of any problems that will affect the outcome of the report, suggests solutions to the problems, and concludes the executive summary and recommends a course of action. So the introduction has 2 primary sections. Basically, it has a purpose in which there is a purpose statement, which is just like the topic sentence, which at once tells the reader what the whole introduction is about, and then it gives the problem, which is sort of a needs analysis, in which shows that you have looked at the problem and seen where the need lies, which needs to be addressed. So the purpose statement tells why you are writing and what you hope to achieve by writing this proposal. So it is basically composed of only a few sentences or a very short paragraph, and basically it repeats the information which you have already given in the abstract. However, this should not be seen as if it is something which is superfluous or which is redundant, because it reiterates and it makes the reader concentrate his attention on the basic and the important points. So this is what a purpose statement looks like. The purpose of this report is to propose the immediate installation of the 102473 numerical control optical scanner. This installation will ensure continued quality checks and allow us to meet agency specifications. So in the introduction, the problem basically clarifies to the audience why this proposal is important, explains the problem and leading to the suggestions which are based upon the needs analysis, that why something is needed. So this is what the introduction looks like, and basically it is divided into the heading of a purpose statement and then the needs analysis. So in the introduction, you also develop the content and here you use highlighting techniques such as headings and subheadings. It shows that you understand what the reader needs, what type of information the reader needs, and it also aims to highlight the proposal's importance according to what the reader's needs are.